I'm Shane.
An amazing returning friend and gives us amazing feedback from
All
day
the time.
one. Shane is a Canadian actor. Shane Merritt is his name. You know, go show love, support. We will be tagging some of the amazing shows he's been on in Canada so we could go and show love and exactly where you could find him. And we just want to thank you for being here, man.
Thanks
Like,
for having me.
yeah.
Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, for sure.
All right.
What are we talking about, guys?
Definitely, thanks for joining us. So we're going to jump right on into it, guys. We're talking about today, this one I think personally is a hot topic. You're going to either agree, disagree. Let's see where you all land. Let us know in the comments. But we're talking about social media today. The good, the bad, the ugly, all of that in terms of putting your business out there, from relationships to family, letting everybody inside of your home. So I'm going to start off with Shane. Shane, how do you feel about posting your relationship? Assuming you're in a relationship, how do you feel about posting your relationship
But
on social media?
I'm more of a private guy,
Okay.
so I wouldn't really put that out there unless I'm like 100% certain.
So the
Because I'm not into the put up, take down.
Okay, wait. Hold that thought.
Mm.
But at what point are you 100% certain? Are you talking about when you're married?
That should be like my step. Yeah.
So you're not posting, you're
For
not
me
posting anyone
personally,
until they're married.
Nah, I'm not
You
posting
marry
until
them.
I'm 100% certain.
It's
I'm
funny.
not into the put up, take down.
No, I hear you. I'm with you on
Okay.
that
Not
one.
me.
Yeah.
I'd rather
I'm
just
with you on that.
You guys agree?
showcase what I want to showcase and then let people into that world.
Okay. All right, continue. I asked you to hold the thought. I hope you remembered.
What was the thought? Sorry.
You were supposed to remember. So I was asking you, how do you feel about posting a relationship on social media?
And when's the right time for you? I
Yeah.
guess.
Me personally, like I said, I would wait till like I'm 100% certain that this is it. I don't see anything wrong with it. If someone wants to showcase that and show the world that side of them, that's all right. But for me personally, I'm more the reserved type where I don't really need to put that out there.
Okay.
I don't need to show you guys that.
For sure. Now you have a girlfriend and she
No, I don't
wants
have
to
a
put...
girl-
No, I'm saying... Guys, just let it be known right now. Shane Marriott is an eligible bachelor, okay? He is single.
You're like
Ready to make
amazing guy.
I'm ready.
Okay, so let's say, hypothetically speaking, now you had a girlfriend and she wants to post a picture of the both of you on her social media. Are you okay with that, or are you like, don't even post me, please?
No, she can do what she wants.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm not gonna tell you can't post things and tell you what type of content to put up.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you feel like you want to put that up,
Yeah.
that's on you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fair.
But me personally, don't come to me and tell me I need to do the same thing, that tit for tat thing. I'm not into
Right.
that really.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Fair enough.
Right,
Fair
right,
enough.
right.
Fair enough.
Have you ever been in a relationship and your girl would post like memes or things to get your attention? Like I see it happen all the time online. Like
Yeah.
I can tell when a couple's fighting because the girl's posting some sad, sappy memes about, you know,
Or
if you wanted
inspirational
me,
stuff.
you give me more attention. But like,
Subliminals.
yeah.
I don't play that game
Okay.
because obviously people look at that and you draw more attention to yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't really want people in my business like
But does
that.
that
Yeah.
work though? Do men feel away? Like, as a guy, like, are you paying attention to that stuff or?
You see it
Uh-huh.
and you'll clock it, but you probably won't say anything
I
about
clock
it,
it.
right?
Like this
Like
effort
you'll
is
look at it and be
crazy.
like, all right, look at these people. Okay, they're fighting, whatever, and on to the next story, whatever. Like I'm not gonna dwell on it, but people do notice things.
No, but if that's you in that situation, are you a guy to like notice and be like, "What's wrong with you? Like, why?"
Yeah,
why
I'll call
you
you
gonna
out straight
call it
up.
out?
Okay,
I'll
call
I'll call
it
you out
out.
straight
You'll
up.
call
Like,
it
why
out.
don't you just talk to me?
Yeah.
And tell me what's going on. Like, why are you putting this on the internet?
Yeah.
Nobody needs to know all that garbage.
It's true. It's true. It's true.
Yeah. Okay.
True.
Okay. So have you ever been in a situation where, so now you appreciate the privacy, but have you ever been in a position where, let's say you posted your girl and someone hit you in the DMs talking about your girl or telling you something that you didn't know about your girl, or
I've never
vice
posted-
versa?
I've never posted anyone that
You've
I-
never posted
no.
anybody?
Damn.
Like,
Oh.
Ever?
Not really, no.
Wow. Because a lot of
Wow.
people don't do it now because they're tainted. Because like they say like a private life is a happy life or
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
Right?
No.
Okay. So you've
I haven't
never.
really posted anything, not really of that content.
Okay.
I did
okay.
it once before in my life, and it was like the worst experience. It's just
Yeah.
like I felt all eyes were on me 24/7. Like people couldn't wait for me to like mess up and throw up that meme or take off all of his photos. Like people couldn't wait for the day for that to happen. So
How long ago was that?
Years ago, long time.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
It's funny. Someone had a meme, and the joke was like, "Oh, when should you post?" Someone asked, when should I post my relationship with my partner? And the answer was to the meme, when you get your wedding pictures back from the photographer.
I'm with them on that.
Yeah.
100%.
I thought that was so funny because, I mean, like, when you think about it, like, a lot of people do it because that's a part of their attention, I find. Like, in social media. I feel like a lot of people, there's a lot of insecurities when they're dating, like, a good-looking person. They need a relation to validate who they really are.
Yep.
And that's actually a thing. And I'm not even knocking that. But some people do it for fun and they're legit in love and they love each other. But some people would do it because it's like, oh, this is my man and everyone needs to know this is my man. Or this is my girl, everyone needs to know what time it is. Like, this is my girl. And that creates, like, that's not now you're putting a lot of pressure in your relationship for no reason. Now you're focused on social media to dictate things versus your own relationship at home.
Yeah,
I don't know if you guys think that.
It gets really messy sometimes because some women do it to prove a point.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, their man's dogging them out at home. Like, it's just like,
wow. Yeah.
Yeah.
But at the same
That's
time,
real.
marriage doesn't solidify anything.
yeah,
Exactly.
marriage
It
doesn't.
doesn't.
Exactly.
It's just
It
a quick
really
little
doesn't.
picture. All right, we're married, we're together. Then that's when the test starts.
Exactly.
That's when the
That's
temptations
true.
start. That's when the people come through. You gotta be strong when you're married. Stronger than
It's true.
when you are single.
Then when you we gotta ask our director role, like if that changed when he was single and now that he's married, like, we gotta ask him at one point, and bring that couple on, like, because I would love to hear Kamisha's point of view. We haven't had them on. Do you believe in marriage, Shane?
Yes,
Like, what do you?
I do.
What?
My
Like,
parents are
why?
still married. My parents are still married, so it's what I see.
All right.
Yeah.
It's what I've seen growing up. My
Got
dad's
it.
home every night, or my mom would,
Yeah.
whip tail.
I love your mom.
So
Yeah.
you're probably, she's Jamaican.
Yeah.
She's the rough one. He's
Yeah,
the
yeah,
second generation, a little bit watered down.
Yeah.
But yeah, my mom is a strong woman.
Yeah, she is.
Okay.
She
So
really is.
I grew up with that, seeing that every day. Both parents home. I didn't have to worry or like, oh, when's this person come home? When that
Like,
person come home?
you
It's
know.
what I
Where's
see.
daddy?
So I'm family oriented.
I think that's
No,
important.
that's good.
I'm gonna transition a little bit to outside of relationships and putting your significant other on social media. What about when it comes to employments, right? So I think it's almost like a catch-22. Like we've seen recently, the example with who was it? Paul Pierce, who lost his job because he wanted to go on live with some strippers in the background.
Yeah, you can't
Paul
do that.
Pierce.
Like that's the thing for people who live so publicly in social media. At what point do you draw the line? Where do you draw the line? How do you know where to draw the line?
Well, you know right from wrong, right? And you know what type of image you want to put out there in the world.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be having a bunch of strippers behind me with what I do. What if I get a Disney role or something? They're gonna take me off. I can't go on Disney Channel
As an
with
actor,
a girl, doing whatever in the background.
Yeah.
So you just gotta be mindful about certain things like that.
Yes.
Him, being personally, I think that he has something else going on in the background,
Why he got fired?
which is why he did that.
Oh.
Really?
That's what I think. I could be wrong. That's just
Spill
my
the tea.
speculation.
Ooh,
I know what makes you think that though.
Yes.
Because Paul Pierce, I mean, he's smarter than that.
He's so
To just
smart. Like,
have
I love
strippers
him.
in the background and hey, look at this. Where you from? Turkey? I went to Turkey. Like no one's doing that,
Yeah.
That's what I think. I
was
think he
super
probably wanted to break
surprised.
his contract or something, but I guess we'll see in like a couple of months.
Okay.
Wow.
I think so.
That's
just
very
me.
interesting.
We gotta watch out then and see what's
I
going on
mean,
there.
let's see what's going on. Because
Yeah.
I
Not
thought
sure.
the same. Like, I love Paul Pierce. Remember, that's
Yeah.
our generation,
He's smarter than
Yeah.
that.
But
But
that's
if-
when I really love basketball. I still love basketball right now. But, like, we're talking about it.
Yeah.
It's like, he inspired so many people. Like, I love, Celtics was one of my biggest team. Like, with him and, like, Kev and all those guys. And
Sorry, man.
so it was
I'm
sad.
not LeBron, but
You're LeBron?
But
I mean,
you're a younger generation. You're a little
That's
younger.
LeBron's your
But yeah,
generation
a
right
year
now.
ago, and 2
It's like,
years and
You really
stuff.
I mean,
But you know what? You're right, because Paul Pierce has been doing this for a long time, so he should know better.
He's media trained.
Yeah,
That's
he's
a
media
good
trained.
point that
He
you
knows
brought up.
exactly what to do. Like
That's a good point. I'm thinking like
yeah, that's a very
Valid
good point.
point.
I'm not sure. We'll see.
that was
Wow.
very
Good
blatant.
point.
That was very blatant.
Now,
so-
yeah.
It looked a little too like
Just out there, he doesn't
Calculated.
care.
Yeah.
It's too-
Reckless.
even if-
intentional.
Yeah.
And even if you're drunk, like, like a friend of yours will call you and be like, what are you doing? Like, you know what I mean?
But
Like, somebody-
he's a basketball. Like it's Paul Pierce. He's been
They're
drunk.
trained. Yeah,
Yeah,
trained.
He's been drunk from
Yeah.
Boston
Since-
time,
yeah.
Brooklyn,
Yeah.
Washington. He's been
But
drunk.
however, things are evolving in social media. When he was big in the
NBA
NBA when he was playing. I don't know why I drew a blank.
It was,
when he was big playing, like, was there Instagram Live readily available when you're drinking and strippers in the back? No. So who knows?
Yeah, who knows?
Who knows?
We'll see.
I'm interested to see how it unfolds over the next few months.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah, but you
he
know
seems
what?
too calm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like he wants to break his contract or something. That's just what I think, though.
That's the thing with social media now. Like, it's such a powerful tool. There's so many pros that go with it. Like, social media marketing. We're seeing so many businesses, and I always love to see it. Like, especially the Black-owned businesses, local businesses coming up. The way that they're able to promote businesses on social media.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable. Like, you can easily gain interested clients, right?
Easily.
But then at the downside, you have to be so cautious in terms of what you're posting, how it impacts your business, what you say, what you do.
Because even at a point, employers are looking at your Facebook to see what type of person you are.
Yes.
So you definitely have to keep an image of, at least a controlled image, especially on social media.
That's the thing, yeah.
And speaking of which, employers also, they create fake accounts.
Yeah.
They create fake LinkedIn accounts.
Who does that?
Employers, because they
Which
want to
employers?
see. You're a
Like,
recruiter. I'm surprised you actually don't know.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, I've
So
never
what
heard
they will
that.
what they will do is, because on LinkedIn, some people pay for the premium. All my LinkedIn people, you know this.
Yeah, I pay
So
for
people pay for
sometimes.
premium, so you're actually able to see who's watching and viewing your profile.
Yeah.
Sometimes if someone wants to take you on an interview or like wants to take you on as a client or whatnot, they kind of want to know what you've done in the past without having to ask you too much, so they know how to present and play the part. Anyways, they will create a fake account, not just so that they're about to interview you. They just don't want to make it obvious that they're like searching you. So it's not a secretive like thing. It's just more so. And I think it's a brilliant idea. Like, even in real estate, when you're looking for a client and a client is, applying for whatever the case, or they want to buy help, you want to know what type of client you're dealing with as well. That helps you. And sometimes you can't just like go directly with your own name, because it might jeopardize you. Then the client's like, why is this person on my profile? Like, they're not watching me. So it's not necessarily because it's like sneaky. It's just a way that they use to see, is this person really who they say they are? Are they putting on their resume what it is before they come to check me? So yeah, I actually just learned that, and somebody was just like, oh, I'm like, who's calling me? Why is this client calling me? And someone said, Google their number, check their LinkedIn, use my account, use my other account, check their LinkedIn out. And so people do that. But okay, to that point, the fake accounts, I think we were talking about that.
Yeah, we were.
Have you ever created a fake account, Shane?
I don't have time for that.
Be honest.
I'm honest. I don't have time for that.
It's a safe space here.
I don't have time for that. There's no time for that.
I actually have to
Who am I
believe
spying
Shane.
on?
I've known Shane for a long time.
Who knows?
He's not gonna.
There's no one that needs that much attention for me to spy on, make a fake account. For what?
So have you ever booked
I
someone
absolutely
creating your
agree.
page with a fake account?
I don't know who exactly, but you can tell like
Who's
a weird
fake,
account,
and yeah,
and,
it's like a
alright,
random
this doesn't
person.
seem right, but okay.
But your profile is public as an actor,
Yes,
so you
and
might
that
not
took
know.
time. That took time.
Really?
Because I was like private.
You were super
and I
private,
only
yeah.
posted what I needed to post.
Yeah.
But then my acting coaches were just like, yo, you gotta open up your page.
Yes.
And my friends as well. You gotta open up your page.
Become more visible.
You gotta post content. You gotta market yourself. You gotta do a bunch of stuff and interact. And
People want to
learning.
interact with you and get
I'm
to
learning.
know.
This
yeah.
year is my first year really trying to do different things and put myself out there more.
Okay.
So we'll just see where that goes.
Welcome to Through NGK anytime.
Yeah, it's my first.
Virgin public interview.
Yeah.
Coming out of your shell.
It's different. It's different.
Good.
But
Good.
So, ladies, have you guys created a fake account?
I can tell when there's fake people watching me, because in my stories, there's always like maybe a handful of people that have 0 followers, 0 posts.
Okay.
Yeah, following 0 people. So you can tell those are like
So
people.
you watch people that watch your stories too?
No, I don't watch people, but sometimes when you look in your stories to see who's seen your stories,
Right.
it shows you like who watched your story.
Yeah.
But how do you know if it's not like a bot or something?
Mm-hmm.
It could possibly be a bot.
Mm.
But then like, yeah, you're right. It could possibly be a bot. But
I don't know.
Who knows?
That's just too much work. Man.
who
I don't
knows?
have
But if
time
the
for
same,
it's a lot of work.
the thing is, a bot is not gonna view the next day and the next day and the next day.
Okay.
Yeah.
A bot will just come by maybe once.
Okay, yeah, okay.
Mm.
This is like the same page is looking
Right?
at me
And
all
then
the
they
time.
never, like, I have a couple of pages, I've removed them from following me. because I saw that they always watch my stories, but
Yeah.
they never like pictures, they never comment. So I'm like, why are you following me?
Yeah.
I remove them, they keep following me.
I'm the same way. Like,
That's what I'm
I
like.
remove.
Who are
And that is,
you?
I don't
I
want
like
to kick
I'm-
people off.
I do, because I don't like people like, I don't
Watching
like
my
people
stuff.
preying my
That's,
stuff.
yeah,
If they're
that's
not,
my personal life.
if they're not legitimate followers.
That's how I used to be, but then I was told you just have to open it up.
Or
and go with it.
I like, so I have a business account and I have a personal account.
I don't have that.
Yeah, so my business account,
I have one.
I don't know who's following me.
Mhm.
I promise you, I don't know who's following me. So for that reason, I'm super cautious. What I posted is strictly business, right?
Yeah.
And I have my personal account, which I know exactly who's following me.
Mm.
I know exactly who's watching me. I don't have a lot of like followers like that
Yeah.
on my personal account. So I know it's my friends. I could just,
Mhm.
if I accidentally post like a drunk picture, it's like, okay, my friends are gonna be like, Grace is wilding. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's my friends. Like,
Yeah,
it's
it's only your
super
friends,
private,
yeah.
right? So if I like casually see that, you know, any of you guys watched it, it's very, I'm comfortable and I like that. And my,
So you like the separation by having two pages, your business account and personal?
yeah. Although,
Separated too.
shout out to Senior Gunboys training me to just have one page and just
Put all the
simultaneously
content on
just
there.
put all
That's a
the
lot.
content.
That's a lot.
I'm
That's
like,
a
I'm working
lot.
on
That's
that.
a
I think
lot.
that's a lot because my real estate career is changing year by year.
Mhm.
I've just been in the business for a year and a half and so many changes have happened.
Yeah.
That I don't even know how to keep up with it. So I also understand with the pressure, you know, when you
Mhm.
have a coach in your career and they're telling you gotta engage. It's a lot of work. It's
Yeah.
like I'm literally thinking of hiring a social media person
Yeah.
for my account because I got overwhelmed that I every time, even now I don't even post. I used to post when I started my career like
Yeah.
crazy, and now
You overthink it now.
I overthink it. So because of that, I just stay blank and I don't post. And
That-
I was like, Chris, you
I
haven't
find
posted for like a
myself in
month.
that spot too sometimes.
Yeah, it's hard.
I think as you get older, because you're
Mhm.
more private. Like I wouldn't want to have
Mm.
kids and then mix my business page with that. You know what I
Yes,
mean?
Mhm.
So like,
exactly.
that's where I'm a little.
I don't know if I should merge it too.
Yeah, merging the two.
But I think for
That's what I'm
you,
thinking.
at least for what I've noticed with Shane, like your life does not change necessarily
Nah, I
because
live
now
my
you're.
life. What I post is me.
Is it really you?
I'm having that much
So
fun every
yeah,
day.
like this is
Every day's
you.
a Friday. That's
and
my
whatever
motto.
you post and do is not really out of pocket.
Yeah,
or
you're
would
calculated.
jeopardize your
I'm-
you're calculated.
You're already calculated, so that's why you can live like
You
that.
can
Yeah,
merge
I
it,
guess,
and
yeah,
it's not
yeah.
hard.
Yeah. I guess, yeah, I never looked at it that way. But
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, it depends on your lifestyle, right? And what you do for a living as well. Like,
What you do for a living,
you don't
yeah.
want to be posting club pics one day and then your real estate pics,
Mm-mm.
you know,
Yeah.
selling to your houses to your clients the next day. So it just depends on how the lifestyle you live and how calculated you are in what you post, I think.
No,
But
for sure.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's ideal for sure if you can combine everything in one because less work.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
have
it's
the, I don't
like
have
less
the time
work.
for 2 pages.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And all that.
But what I
Like,
noticed
I don't
that
even like putting up my content. I was
Oh.
forced to do that. Like, my friends were
Yeah.
like, put it up. You
Yeah.
gotta put it
Got
up
it,
there.
you
How
got it,
else?
yeah.
Coach was like, put it up. How else?
Yeah.
It's your resume. And I was
Yeah.
just like,
That's your resume.
Yeah.
like legit, like, and social media is your resume. And when you look at people that are on that successful or like seasoned people in your industry, you're gonna notice even the ones that are older. I mean, unless you're like Denzel or whatever the case,
Never mind to use it.
you know, you know, I know.
Denzel's my boo.
I
That's
know.
my boo too.
Honestly,
Sorry.
that's how
mine.
my boo.
That's my
That's
boo.
our
That's everybody's boo.
That's my boo.
That's
Love it.
everyone's boo. Paletta Washington just accepted it a long time ago. Anyway, so yeah, I feel like, you know, even no matter how successful you are, Leonardo DiCaprio has an Instagram account. You know, like
Yeah.
that's one of my other favorite actors actually.
Mhm.
But
Yeah,
like
he's amazing.
he's so amazing. Matt Damon, those guys, like they don't even need to, but they still do.
Yeah.
Why? Because you have fans that are following you, and that's the only way they connect with you, right?
Yeah,
And
for
to
both
you,
persons.
like as we have fans that we follow,
Yeah.
and how we know sometimes they're like, oh, I wonder what they're doing. Like it's
Yeah.
like it's like
It's
a
true.
place where we interact.
Mhm.
So I guess on a positive side, we could look at it that way. Like, you know, there's that one person that's like looking up to me or whatever, and like I want to interact with them. Let me just see who I could bring onto a live or whatever. Like see, you know, so they can see my personality and you know. Some people have committed suicide because their stars, celebrities were different when they were following them and admiring them, and when they met them in person, it's
Yeah,
real. So
it's
I mean, that's an obsessive level.
Yeah,
let's
that's
hope.
definitely
Let's
extreme.
hope you don't get.
But
like,
it
an obsession.
exists because there's a lot of, you know, like with the influencers and all of that, right? They start off, you might see some who start off in beauty, right? Maybe they're doing hair and makeup. And then when that content gets old and their fans hunger for more, then they feel that pressure, okay, like how many more makeup videos can I do? I already covered 10 million makeup looks. Okay, let me start showing my family, Then you branch off, you transition to your family. So you're doing hair, you're doing makeup, you're doing family. And then when family gets old, maybe you want to do some house rentals, right?
Yeah.
And then it's just like you have to keep, it's like a snowball effect. You keep introducing more and more content. And then people get obsessed. Like, I know some people who have been following the same YouTubers, same influencers for like 10 years now. And they're like, they know their kids' first names. They know like where their kids go to school. Who knows, right? Like, there's so much about that individual. And I'm like, your relationship is solely over the internet.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You could be in completely different countries, but you know so much about this person.
Yeah.
You know their mom, you know what their dad looks like, you know their kids. Like, it's too much,
it's
right?
Way too much.
And then it's just like sometimes then they start airing out their dirty laundry, because then they get married and that the fans see them getting married.
Yeah.
And then maybe 10 years after the fact, they're going through a divorce. And people are so invested in your relationship and invested in your life that that's where things tend to get ugly. The rumors online. So there's so many negatives that come with it as well.
Imagine what it's doing to the person individually.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's more weight.
Like, when you're validated by the internet, that's when it becomes dangerous. Yeah. I think. Like,
you gotta
but
have
I think sometimes
do.
I don't even know if some of these celebrities even have a choice, because this is part of their life package.
Yeah.
This is part of your contract. Even you as an actor. What do you think of that?
Nothing says you have to have Instagram.
Really?
Nothing says you have to have Instagram.
Okay. But it's better for your career if you
helps
do.
But you don't know to what degree.
Like Jay-Z doesn't have one. Never had one.
Exactly. And
Jay-Z's not boss.
I mean,
he's the only person in the world that doesn't need one.
He's the only person in the world that doesn't really have one.
That doesn't need one. You know what I'm saying? Need.
No. And even Beyonce came on. Beyonce even came on late. Yeah, she recently came on too.
I'm surprised Beyonce's on.
Me too.
Instagram.
She doesn't follow anybody.
She wanted to push. I think she wanted to push.
Look what she's doing.
Ivy Park
culture. Ivy Park.
So it's a marketing.
And but she also pushes the Black Lives Matter hard too.
Remember, you know what though?
She's
Beyonce was never so invested in that movement. I think she shifted when she. I think it's when she had children. Because you noticed at the time, Jay-Z been in her life.
No.
I think when she had children, like, the mother in her was like, this is the world my kids gotta grow up in. I gotta make sure. Because look at how people ate her daughter alive on social media.
Like, that was
you remember that?
Yeah.
They're like, oh, look at her hair. They were cutting up
crazy.
Ivy online. And it's like, people turn into monsters behind the keyboard, eh?
Yes. You're
they
right.
literally do turn into monsters because nobody's seeing them, and it's so impersonal.
That's a good example.
They were attacking that little girl online.
Yeah, no, you're right. That's when she came out in full force, and I feel like she was about that movement. She's like, you know what? We got to stand up for our Black people, Black kids, Black everything.
Everything. So. And she was talking about the hair.
It took it impacting her personally for her to shift, because they have such an important and huge platform.
Yeah.
That, like, you have to use it for good. Yeah. You know?
Especially because she's such a big artist.
Yeah.
Big celebrity.
Yeah.
I gotta ask the guest a question. So, you know, we all know about Saweetie and
Quavo?
And Quavo. Everybody's trying to holler Saweetie. She's so sweet. Like, honestly,
she's
like,
she is
banging.
She's
so cute and beautiful. Like, she's it. Like, I feel like in this generation, I'm not even in her generation. I feel like I could actually, like, I could see why people are addicted to her. Because, you know, to an extent, she's a pretty woman, right? What do you think of how, like...
Fight went down?
Fight went down. And how celebrities... Yeah, talk about the fight in the elevator.
Why does everything have to happen in the elevator?
Everything.
I'm not doing it. But for me, what I saw, I don't really think he did anything wrong. The relationship shouldn't have hit that point, yes.
Okay.
But I don't think he did anything wrong. Number one, Quavo was like the size of Saweetie. Right?
If not smaller.
So you see when people are like, he threw her into the wall? No, he was just using the strength, because she threw a haymaker, right? First thing that we cued in on was her haymaker.
Okay, but sorry to interrupt. We don't know what happened before the elevator.
Yeah,
we don't know what happened.
I'm just picking up from the video.
We don't
really know.
All I saw was a haymaker.
Yeah.
And he dodged that.
Okay.
And then she went for the bag, and she was about to dash it out of the elevator. And he came, he saw the bag, and he did like a pivot turn to not throw her, but to like bring the suitcase inside the elevator. But I think he used too much force based off of what kind of strength she used for the haymaker. And then that's when she hit the wall and she fell, and everybody's like, oh, he threw her. He didn't really throw her. He just did like a pivot turn. Because if you've ever been in a fight before, you're not really thinking. It's just, okay, that's the strength they're using. I got to kind of match that-ish. Like, you know?
Yeah.
She's his size. So... it shouldn't have reached that point.
She's his size.
She's like his size, man. They're like they're both the same size,
small,
man. They're both the same size.
Yeah.
Quiver is that small?
And that's what people are not taking in. They're just like, oh my god, he threw her. He's not 6 feet and she's not 5 foot. They're both like 5'5" or 5'7" or whatever. I don't know, whatever.
Like,
the thing is about like the whole entertainment industry, it creates the illusion that these people are tall, big people.
Yeah,
all like 5 feet.
Yeah, and then Jay-Z. Besides
Jay-Z,
yeah.
But Ghost make you look bigger.
Ghost from Power, me and him are the same height.
Okay, he's disappointing in person. He's so disappointing.
He's still gorgeous, but Ghost is like the same height.
How
He's
tall are
so
you?
tiny. 5'4".
He's not 5'4", right? He's like 5'5".
5'7". I was standing right beside him.
Whoa, that's very different.
A washroom. Yeah, I was at Sweet Chicks in New
York. You saw
York.
him in person?
But you were in heels.
No, I was at Sweet Chicks in New York, lining up for the washroom. No, in flats at a restaurant.
Okay.
And I didn't even realize it was him. I'm like, and I looked at my girlfriend and she's like, "It's Ghost."
It's Ghost.
Yo, he's so fine. I don't know.
You know what? I think it's just his character that I loved on Power. Because when he posts on Instagram, I'm like,
yeah, he's not
he's not
exciting.
Yes.
He's forever like, because I guess so many people bash. That's another topic. I'll change it. A lot of people bashed his wife so much that now he's on a defensive mode every time.
Interracial relationship.
Not even that.
He's
just
in
like
an interracial relationship.
Yeah.
oh,
We're not going there.
No, not today.
I didn't even see that.
He's in love, right? That's all that matters, right? All right.
Anyways,
I'm not speaking for myself. I'm just speaking for him.
You know what? We're not going to go there today.
Yeah, not today.
That's another topic.
Well, maybe one day in the future we'll cover it. Maybe
Hey,
a few years.
That's what matters, right?
But it's that she's not an
To him, it doesn't matter.
To him, it doesn't matter. But like to the
that's
general,
the woman that brought him.
She was
up.
with him through the trenches
when he was homeless.
She deserves to
that's all
get
that matters.
power money, power treatment.
Yeah.
That's
and
all that matters. Yeah, that's all that matters.
Yeah, he was homeless and everything like that. And
looks isn't everything, guys.
Yeah,
right? Isn't that
but
what you guys
here's
do?
the thing.
I would love to look past looks.
I've dated a guy that looked like
Can't seem
Shaba
to do
before,
it.
so
I am
Shaba?
not dating Shaba Karina.
I was
That's
trying
what
to
say
because he's very intelligent and he had a lot of stuff going for him. He like had a successful career, so I try to look past it, but like certain things you can't look past, and that was just certain like. There's a certain level to it. There's levels to it,
true.
So
wait, what was the reason that ended? Is it because he
the
was
man
like
tried to style me. Like I gave this ugly man a chance, and he tried to style me afterwards, and I'm just like, no.
Oh hell no.
No.
Bye.
Anyways, that's another story. That's a story for another day. So.
I hope Shaba's not watching still.
Well, here's the thing. What I was gonna go with Omar Hardwick, a very beautiful man.
Very beautiful.
The height is a different story, but just the swag and power. What I was gonna go with him is like I feel for him in a sense where imagine having to defend your wife on a daily basis. Imagine having to walk with your wife every day. And every time people just call her names in front of you, you have kids and a family together. And it got to a point where I used to be like, yo, I hate how we use on Instagram. You just look so like whatever. And I say, after a while, when every time you're going out with your family, you have to prepare how much people have to hate your woman, how you have to protect her. And then move on with your life. Like you can't even enjoy everything other than. And now your wife. Now you have to deal with your wife's insecurity. God knows, as women, no matter how beautiful we are, we all have insecurities. Imagine being. She's not the most. How do I describe this? She's not the most feminine looking woman, but she's not. I don't think she's ugly.
See what she looks like now.
Yeah, but at the same time, like that's the woman he chose. And at the end of the day, if we're gonna be fans of people, we have to respect the choices they made because. Other than that, we're either fans all in, but we can't pick and choose what it is that we like about these people.
What are you a fan of? The character or him individually?
And also as a person, just like I feel why he's going through that because now in social media he has to defend every comment he's responding to.
T.I. and Tiny did that too.
I mean, well.
Remember? People used
Let's
to call
bring
her
that
Miss
in.
Piggy.
Oh my gosh, that's a next
People
one.
would call her Miss Piggy for years.
But
you don't remember that?
Social media.
But she does kind of.
It's not at the level that it was that it's at now.
Yeah.
If Tiny and T.I. were here in 2021, I don't want to laugh, but like
people still talk about it.
Guys, social media is a devil. This is where it's a devil.
You gotta have tough skin.
You do.
It's good when it comes to
social media.
How do you think
Social media is like the 90s with the bullying. it's accepted,
Yeah.
and you have to have tough skin. That's what social media is.
No,
You're
it's
gonna get the
true.
Twitter fingers. You're gonna get the people typing things about you, saying whatnot. You got to just look past that, focus on what you're doing, and keep going with that.
Yeah.
A lot of them don't look at blogs and stuff like that just because they don't want to feed into that negative attention.
And it will consume you.
And it will consume if you do.
If you take in a lot of it, you have to know when to separate and when
Meghan
to like.
Markle talked about that in her interview with Oprah. She said that she didn't even watch the internet. Period. She didn't look at any blog sites, social media, none of that, because she just didn't want to see what was out there.
She's got to come back to the real world just now.
Aren't they back to the real world?
Like,
they're slowly coming back.
Come back into the industry and act. I think that's where her real love is, passion.
I think that's her passion,
and I think
too.
she's just doing
more
this
than her family?
More
than Harry and
I mean,
and
she loves her family,
Oh, she loves Harry for sure.
Come on, man. She's human. She wants to work.
But they're living in LA now. They're living in LA.
That's true.
Yeah.
I
So,
think
I don't know
strategic.
she'll be able to act again now.
Why?
because she's a
Why?
Well,
She's
she's not a princess.
She's a duchess, though.
They
She's
renounced
still
their throne, no?
No, but she's
they
still
renounced it,
considered
though.
a duchess. I don't know what it. Like,
they renounced her though.
yeah,
they renounced her.
as
She's
a
good
royal.
to-
She's not a
good to-
princess.
They
But
literally.
they call her. I can't remember the term in some of like.
Even if you're cut out of the royal family, you're
because
still...
you're married, like you're part of the hierarchy.
No, but didn't they cut him out though?
I think
They cut him out,
announced
too?
that.
Yes, they cut him out.
They cut him
On
He's
out.
paper.
actually
Yeah,
on
on
paper. He's
paper.
actually cut off.
That's what I think.
Yo, that's crazy. That was waiting to happen. The minute they found out she had any black in her, they were like, all right, we got to get these wheels rolling.
He said
here.
that he's lucky his mother saved money for him or had money put aside for him.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
How much was it? Like 50 million or something?
Something like that, yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
He had money set aside for... She had money set... Diana had money set aside for him.
I love
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
That's wild though, man. When you think about social media and how it damages.
It controls. It
Families
controls
and-
everybody
Yes,
and
it's
celebrities.
It depends on what type of content you put out.
It's-
Whatever you put out,
But
is
then
coming
when
back
you're
to you
but when
tenfold.
you're when you're that famous to that extent,
What you put out,
right?
what comes back to you
No, because
tenfold.
sometimes it's not even what you're putting out.
You're just
So what?
You're just living your
You
life.
just
You're
are.
walking
Like,
out. You're going.
you know?
You know what I mean? And people are capturing you in your most vulnerable moments.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Hey, I saw that picture online with Khloe Kardashian. I think it was like last month, and apparently, I don't know if that's another thing. People lie all the time.
Okay,
Yeah.
People lie. But basically, Khloe Kardashian had a picture of. It was a regular, everyday looking picture. She was in a bikini, right?
Okay.
A regular body.
Yeah.
But because it wasn't like snatched and whatever,
She took-
you could see some cellulite, you could see some roll, a little bit, a normal woman's body.
Yeah.
But apparently, this is what was said, behind the scenes, her team was working to get that off social media.
Yeah, she's got some type of image to uphold. That's
Getting everybody. But it's ridiculous. Like, this is another thing with women's bodies. There's so
man.
much pressure to edit, to get your body done, all of this crap for the public eye on social media.
But do you think you guys inflicted on yourselves?
Absolutely.
To an extent, yeah, we're definitely
course.
influenced.
To
for
an
sure.
extent,
More than
yeah.
that. Because
To an
even if
extent.
you're confident and whatnot, like it still runs in the back of your head. You know why? Because it depends what it is you're into, right? Like we're in the urban culture. Like we love at least I love hip hop. We love R&B. Like look at the type of people that we admire and love, and then we see the type of women that they think and they see fond of, right?
Yeah.
So now
Yeah.
we're going by. Like imagine you're listening to this artist or whatever, or like an actor that's gorgeous, like that's good looking. You're invested in them, right? Based on what you're into, and I think that also derives to now. Okay, is this what's in? Because all the other guys that are in that realm, like this is the type of women that they like, and they've advertised it so much. So
Yes.
now, even when you're confident, is that thought you're always second guessing and being like, okay, like maybe am I enough? And it's not that you're insecure and questioning, but you have to consider it because it's so popular. So inflicting ourselves, I don't know. I think even men are prone to that and they're accustomed to that to an extent. What do you think of that?
I think the same thing.
As a
Like
man.
I think. Oh, sorry.
As
my
you
bad.
and you too. No, everybody.
Answer, you jump, go.
No,
No,
as
I'm
a
just
woman,
saying,
how's
like,
that
as a
affected
woman,
you?
like,
yeah,
Like I'll say in the last 7 years, like the whole body image has changed of what's like real, natural and real, and what's like fake, and like what are people buying and investing in. But like, I mean, people are trying to make themselves perfect, but
yeah.
There's no such thing.
there's no such thing as perfect. Like,
Yeah.
you know.
But from a man's perspective, like, do you feel the stress even now? You're single or whatever. A good-looking woman, like is trying talk to you, are you now thinking, is it in the back of your head, like the type of woman she is because of how you've been influenced, I'm sure, and what image looks like to you and who you talk to? Like, how do you navigate that? Like,
I'm not really concerned about
support
image. Like, image matters, but I'm not concerned about it.
Yeah.
More so, where's your head at? Like, if you're obsessed about Botox,
Right.
surgery, and all them things,
Right.
something's not right up here. You know?
Okay.
You don't love yourself. You don't know yourself well enough.
Right,
Something
right,
not
right,
plugging. Something's out.
Right.
Not plugging.
Okay, so let me switch up the question. What if it's the perfect woman and she's confident, and then
I'm
after
drawn to
you
confidence.
and then after a few months or whatever, she's like, I want to just fix up my bum. I want to tighten up my lips, or I want to tighten up my boobs a little bit. I want
You
to
can
do a
what you want.
surgery.
It's your body.
Okay,
I'm
okay.
gonna say like you don't need it.
Okay, but it
Like
doesn't.
for instance, you guys complain about stretch marks. Everybody has stretch marks. Your skin
Everybody.
stretches. You grow.
Yeah.
Who cares?
Yeah, it's true.
You know.
It's true.
And Kendall Lamar, shout out Kendall Lamar,
Who
shouting it out
cares?
and making it
It's
normal.
not, you guys make it a bigger deal than it actually is.
But again, this goes and stems back from what and who we've been attracted to,
Yeah.
and what it is that they think is beautiful,
Yes.
and what it is that they think is beautiful. So now you're attracted to this person, and granted, like, we don't sit here and cry about it. Like, as women, like, we sit down, we sip our wine, and we move on, like,
Yeah.
right? Like, we'll be okay. But there's some women that really will, like,
And
that
that'll be
affects them.
Yeah.
Because now this is a man that I like, but I know deep down this is who he's attracted to. He just happened to stumble into me. I happen to be beautiful and whatnot, but like once in a while, based on what he's still attracted to, will affect.
That's the
you.
thing. Like I always say, and I had this debate not too long ago, and it was with a male, and he got upset because he's like, "Oh, you're putting too much onus on the man." But I always say that it starts with the man, because as much as women love to deny the fact that a lot of what we do is
For us.
to appeal
Impress
a
us.
Impress a
man.
man.
Like,
yeah.
For us.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. So if
That's
more
crazy.
if more men were liking natural bodies,
They
on
do though. Do you
social
ask
media.
them? Oh, on social media. So you're basing
On social
our thing off of a double tap.
no, but that's what you.
But you can double
Visually
tap
like.
at anything.
Yeah,
you can
double
double
tap
tap
is
based on your
different,
mood.
yeah,
You might
yeah.
just be like, oh, okay, I'm feeling a certain way. double
Well,
tap.
I'm not
Yeah, just double tap.
I'm not gonna like a fat man's body on Instagram. I'm just not gonna do it unless I know him personally,
Yeah.
because that's not what I'm attracted to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So on the flip side now, for a man, isn't he gonna like what he finds visually appealing to him?
But you know what? When you look at it, these guys that we all know that double like these big bums and chests and fit bodies, like their wives don't look anything like them.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
Well,
I mean,
maybe that's
are
no
they
shade, but
happy with their wives, or
no,
is
but
she
that's no,
safe?
that's no shade. That's no. The thing is,
That's a good question.
no.
Talk about
It's
it.
no shade to them, but it just tells you that they don't. It's nice to like something that's visually pleasing on Instagram, but in reality, that's not what they want. You know.
That's the thing. We gotta ask more men that.
Yeah.
So Shane, what are the kind of pictures that you like? Be real. What are the kind of pictures?
I like everything really. I do a mix of both. Like sometimes I'll stumble on a page and just like if I got content out, like come on, drawing you to the page, lure you in
Yeah.
type of thing, like
No, when that's not behind
when
you.
I'm
Yeah,
just
yeah,
like
yeah.
When you
on
just
me,
really
I
want to
just
like what
ooh.
looks good to you.
the picture looks good. I mean,
But what captures your attention? What body type captures your attention? Are you into that like that super
ass.
snatch
I'm not into super
waist
ass. Like,
with super ass?
like
and
Coca-Cola,
big
like straight
boobs.
Coca-Cola. Nah.
Yeah,
no,
like
no,
a
no,
fake
no,
look.
no.
You know,
Something
there's a fake
nah,
look, right?
The fake look looks like cat. They're like cat women. That's what I call it.
Yeah.
Everyone looks catty, you know. Like the skin looks tight.
Yes.
Botox lips.
Yes.
You know that type of thing. I'm not into
So that's
that.
not what you're liking on
No.
social media.
No,
Okay, cool.
I just like natural, normal people.
Okay, that's what I want to understand. If what you were
Good
liking on
background.
social
Give
media.
me something other than just a selfie.
Okay.
True.
That's
Yeah,
very
yeah.
just.
Booty to the,
All
the
right,
mirror.
that's cool.
Like,
That's got the same
Yeah.
thing. I don't care about that.
Yeah.
I can see that anytime. Garbage.
Yeah.
Nobody
Yeah.
like. I'm not saying nobody likes it, but
The
it's
selfies.
whatever.
Yes. Yes.
It's
yes.
whatever.
The
Yeah.
thing is, a lot of men, and that's why I wanted to put that question to you, because a lot of men, they'll say, "Oh, I love natural bodies. That's all I really want. I actually don't like any fake parts." Blah blah blah. But then you see, like back in the day when Instagram had, when you could see what people were liking.
yes.
It's like, and all you see is big ass and
It's
a
just a
snatched
like.
waist.
The most.
But it stems from somewhere. Like,
Yeah.
do you
I
like
mean,
the
it
way
looks
it
nice,
looks,
probably.
right?
Maybe the guy was in a mood. And he just liked all that stuff.
True.
Who knows?
True.
You don't know.
Maybe.
You don't know people's intentions.
Yeah,
Maybe
You
that's
have
why
to
I
ask
asked.
them.
That's why I
You know
asked.
what?
What if
And I
he's-
think
I always ask.
What if he went to Atlanta and he went to a club and he's just like, oh, I'm into this for the week, you know? He's gonna like all that stuff, and then after that, he's gonna water down and be like, all right, I'm not into this anymore.
But you know what? This generation, this is where beautiful women have benefited off of social media because just to be pretty, you're making millions of dollars. And that never existed before.
No.
You know, so that's where the pro of it for. If you're a pretty woman,
it's not just
but look what it's doing to their mental.
But like,
you gotta do a little bit more than be
it's
pretty.
more the mental. I mean, they're making money.
But are they happy with themselves?
To the point, like they're making a lot of money, and shout out to that. But when you talk to some of these women that are beautiful, and I know we all have like one or two people that we know, and we see their personal lives after. You know what I mean? Like they're just
but this. Like we're not accounting for that, but just for them, like look at Bernice Burgos, like she makes so much money off of Instagram alone, it's just because she's pretty. Bernice Burgos.
It's not just because she's pretty.
Cool,
It's because her body, she's invested in her body.
No, but I'm just saying
she's also pretty. She takes half naked pictures. Yeah, you're gonna make money.
But that's what I'm saying. And she's like a package. She's a package on Instagram. She looks good. That's what she's selling. She's selling herself.
You know what I mean? That's all you have to do.
She's selling
herself. Money now.
Yeah, she's selling her look.
Yeah.
So she's making so much money off of that. And a lot of women are doing that.
I don't know too much about her, like what she does. How does she make money on Instagram?
She does clothing.
Probably
stuff.
OnlyFans.
I'm sure she's on OnlyFans. But like even bloggers now are making so much money. Off of just being a pretty girl now, you're making a lot of money. Sorry, I'm stealing a lot of stuff from Kevin Samuels because I've been like watching.
That's
his
okay.
YouTube religiously.
And guys, we're gonna have as we wrap up, we're gonna have a Kevin Samuels.
Episode. We have to.
We kind of have to
because he's real.
I love it.
Yeah, and because there's this phenomena that like every woman hates him. We don't hate him. No. He has a lot of valid points, and we're here to tell you what we like about him and what we don't like about him and some of his delivery. However, as a guy, as a man, he's actually highlighted a lot of things. I can see why a lot of women will be on the defense. Yeah. You know, so we're gonna bring that topic out. But yeah, man, I mean, we could go on social media. Shane, we'd love to have you back for part 2. If you're down, this famous Canadian actor. And guys, I promise you, we will be tagging some of the shows that you need to watch where he was in, so you could go and support him. This good friend, family friend to the show, a supporter and actor, and yeah, man. And until then, we I think we should wrap it up with this one because we go on. We go on. What else we gotta tell our viewers? I mean,
well, we'll just say if you're not already following, follow us on Instagram at 3 way with NGK. In our bio on Instagram, you'll find a link linking you to all of the podcast platforms that we're on, as well as our YouTube channel. So always like, follow, share, and subscribe. Thank you so much for tuning in and continuing to rock with us.
Yes. Oh, before we are done, please bring in any questions you have. Please bring any questions you have when it comes to social media, how detrimental it's been to you, your family, or a friend of a friend. Let us know what you think of that, and we'll continue part 2 when Shane comes back.
Yes, we love a good story.
Yes.